All right, what's up? Day 15. I don't have a whole lot of time today, so I'm probably only going to do leetcode and probably like 2 or 3 problems because I'm slow, as we know. So yeah, I'm going to check out the daily. See, because I kind of want to do another dynamic programming problem, because once the little light bulb went off that it's like dynamic programming is mostly just like strong induction. So if you can think about it like strong induction, it's like I feel like I can figure something out better. I don't know if it's actually going to help, but whatever. And then as for the other ones, I did do this. Why can I not check them? I did them. All right, whatever. Design patterns. Machine learning. No, we will not be doing any of that. Blind 75. Apparently I've not done any binary search problems. Try one of these. And then 2-pointer, I guess. We'll try threesome. Should really probably stick to doing like the same kind of problems in a day, but whatever. Maybe do I only do like arrays and hashing? Yeah, I'll do that. Because it said I've done all these, but I just don't remember doing all of them. Which ones do I remember doing though? Does it matter? I don't really think it matters. I'm just gonna uncheck them. Start with 2-sum. That should take no time. Top K. I should be able to do a couple of these. Not that I fully remember them, but whatever. For 2-sum, this one's just given an array of integers, nums, and an integer target. Return I and j such that nums at I and nums of j equals target and I does not equal j. So this is the one where you just like, I'm pretty sure you just keep a map and then like try to find the target at every point, right? So target would be, or like the difference is target minus num, and then if diff in, I need to enumerate. Oh, I forgot to disable preview. Okay. If diff in map, then we return map at diff else and I. Else we are going to put map at diff equal to I. Or map at num, I think. Does this make sense? Am I stupid? If I fail 2-sum, that would be actually kind of funny. We go through the list, we check the difference. If the difference is in the map, then return the map's index and the current index, else we just add the number and its index. It seems fine. Yeah, pretty easy. Pretty sure that's the best one. Yeah, literally exactly what I had. Cool. Oh, I already have an answer for this. All right. Oh, I'll just read it, make sure I can do it again. Put in an integer array nums and integer k, return the k most frequent. Oh yeah, I kind of remember doing this. Get the freak map. Yeah. This is the one with like the 2D array as the answer, and then you go through it in reverse order, right? Yeah. I remember this one. This one I remember much less. So, I'm gonna look at, do I just look at it? I feel like it's not best to just look at it, but whatever. Oh yeah, this is the one where you like prepend the length. So you're prepending the length because then you know how far you want to move. Because you have like, you can just slice it. Alright, I don't know why I'm doing ones that I've previously done. Let's check 3 something. 1 second. Okay. I kind of want to do like a bit manipulation problem too. Do something like that. You give it an unsigned integer n, turn the number of 1 bits in its binary representation. What's the best way of doing this? Because obviously you can just like cast it to a string and then, because you can't just iterate over it with bit shifting like to the right once for each time. I'll try that. But if it's a 32-bit number, then that's like almost nothing. So while n greater than 0, or not equal to 0, I don't exactly know when the while loop would be, but whatever. So if cur and is it like 0x1, or like you specify 1 bit input. I guess you can just do 1. So then cur would need to be right shifted by 1. Does it make sense to me? So plan is just loop while it's not to 0. Check the bottommost spot, like with an and. If that's a 1, add the 1, and then just right shift it 1. Yeah. Cool. What's the best answer for this? And equals n minus 1. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay. Makes sense to me. Min cost for tickets. You've planned some train traveling 1 year in advance. Days of the year in which your travel are given as an integer array days. Okay, this is like a lot of information, so I'm gonna start writing stuff down. Okay. So days in the year you're gonna traveler is given as a true arrays days. Okay. And it's always in that range. Train tickets are sold in 3 different ways. 1 day for a cost of 0. Okay. Okay, so it's pretty much, I'm guessing this problem is just like we gotta determine at what point is it more beneficial to buy a 1, 7, or 30. Okay. Oh, it's actually quite difficult. I'm surprised it's just a medium. So I think it might be beneficial. Oh god, this is difficult. I was gonna say I think it's beneficial to like, for each one you check how many days within the 30-day pass are fine, but I don't know, it's tough. It seems dynamic programming would be beneficial, but I gotta try to think of what the recurrence relation is. Would this be dynamic programming? Because is it based off of a look back? That's what I don't entirely know, if it's based off of a look back. Because at any point, I guess the only look back I could think of is if like you initially start always guessing that buying like a 1 day is optimal or something like that. No, but you need a way of checking like if the day is within the window is the thing. Which I'm not entirely sure. Huh. Trying to think like how I would approach this problem. Like, is there even a naive way that I'm missing? Here's one way to buy passes that lets you travel. Because one way is obviously like, say you just buy 30-day tickets for everything. Then you have like a set range that you can go through the rest of the list. And then be like, if it's within this day range, then you're covered. That's like kind of stupid. God, I can't think of a single relation. Because it's almost like you gotta know the count. Like maybe the relationship is like at each one is the count of like we make an array. Holds like the count that holds the number of their days in each range, i.e. number of days traveling within +7 days of day and +30 days of day. Except I just don't think that's right. I just don't believe that. Because then that requires like looping over the whole array. Or maybe like, is there a way to chunk? I really don't know. What's up, Caesar? Getting my ass kicked by this currently. Bro, new subscriber. What's up, man? What's up? Is there a way to chunk this? I really don't know. You got me to do... Hey, dude, Caesar. Give me a fucking hint, bro. I'm proud of you for finishing this one, because I have like no idea. It looks almost seems dynamic programming, but how's the job applications? Bad, bro. Solve using map, hash map. But what are you... Okay, what are you mapping, though? What are you mapping? Like... Is it a map of chunks that, like... No, because that's stupid. Is that stupid? If it's DP, then you should store in the array the answer to the solution. So maybe you store cheapest cost to get to day I. And then is it just like... The thing I'm struggling to understand is like... If it's... Yeah, no, I agree, Xiaoming. I don't know. God, I probably butchered that name. My fault. Oh, God. How do you do a map? What are you mapping? My goat Caesar, what are you mapping? Because I agree with you, like, I was thinking of pretty much, like, the array that holds the number of days, I would then use to determine, like, if, like, pretty much if it's worth it. I guess it's two different thought processes. Cheapest cost to get to day I. Maybe think coin chase, but the cent value gets replaced by how many days the ticket lasts. How many days the ticket lasts? So you're saying like at each step, we have 3 options, like 1 day pass, 7 day pass, 30 day pass. But the thing is, like, then from there, like, we need to keep track of what dates are in. Wait, I'm gonna try to do it myself first. Caesar, my fault. I know I was like saying, what the fuck are you storing? But just give me a second. Each stuff we have 3 options: 1 day pass, 7 day pass, 30 day pass. And then, okay, fuck, what was I thinking? And then maybe like in some sort of data structure, we then store like at each option, like the day in that range. Yeah, okay. But how do you, maybe is it something like, this is stupid, but like, can you even have a map with key low, or like low high? That maps to, or no, it would just be those two. Key day maps to value end day of pass. No, because this is stupid. Like, how do you compare? So I'm trying to think, like, my original thought was like a map with the range, like begin end maps to like array of dates, like day 1, day 2, day 3, ... But I just, can you make it? Okay, so you can make a tuple. Is this stupid though? Because what does this really give me? I guess it's like, you don't need to be honest. What do you need instead? Just like a count? Like, just a number of days in that range? Point is storing the array with minimum values. Point is storing the array. Yeah, but I just don't know. I'm gonna be honest, I'm not getting this one, so I think I'm just gonna look at either, is there a hint? Nope. I didn't even look through the class. Make a min array that holds the minimum amount of value you need. I just don't understand that. Until the length is 365. Strictly increasing in order. Loop through days. Cost is always between. Keeping the length for 30 and 70-day tickets. I'm just gonna have to look at a solution. I don't know if I can get talked through this one. For any day I, we can either buy 3 of the tickets and we are paid until use a hash map. I mean, yeah, I was thinking of using a hash map, but for any day I, we can buy either 3 of the tickets and we are paid until I. Yeah, I agree. Just keep in mind that the days are sorted so we can easily find the next unpaid. At each step, we need to take a minimum of these 3 possibilities. I'm just gonna look at a solution. Do you get any interviews yet? No. No, I did not. Would kind of thank God though, because my brain is still not clicking in these. We are given some, yeah. We need to return. Minimum cost is required to travel on every day that is given. First, we iterate over the days. We must decide. Yeah, I mean, I knew it was DP, but and each day, if we don't need to travel, then we don't need to buy a ticket. However, if we need to travel, we don't have a ticket from earlier. Whatever, I'm just gonna fully read it. I'll do another problem. After this, we will move on to the next day and then repeat the process. I.e., if travel on this day is not required, then move on to the next day. Otherwise, make one of 3 choices among the tickets. In the end, we will return the cost corresponding to the choice that has the minimum. I mean, maybe not, but like, it'd be nice to like understand this, because when I immediately read the problem, it's like, okay, this is the DP, find the recurrence relation, but I know I have to store the range, but I just don't know how. For this recursive approach, what are the parameters we need to track? We only need to track the current day that we are iterating over. We define a function solve current day. It returns the answer to the problem if we were to start on cur day. In this recursive function, we'll start with cur day as 1. Weeks condition, we're going to cover all the days which can be identified. Cur days is greater than, yeah. All right, I'm going to go nonverbal for a second and just try to read this. For this, we'll check if the cur day is present in days. If not, then we'll simply move on to the next day. To efficiently find if cur day is in the... Okay. If we need to buy a ticket on this day, we have one of 3 choices. Oh, interesting. Interesting. And we don't need to worry about the next 7 days. Ah, so I missed the fact that you just iterate over the whole 365 days. What did you get message restricted for? Is that a URL or something? I don't know. I have like the very basic defaults for restrictions. I don't know. What have you learned? Evidently, less than I thought. What's up? But this makes a lot of sense. Okay. So it's like taking a day, if day is greater than days at -1, just return, right? Just return 0. Wait, return 0, because you need to return an end. I guess this wouldn't be in solve. No, but we need a base case for solve. I think it's this instead. This isn't even the most efficient one because you're like always separating into paths. The size of the last day we need to travel +1. Initialize all values to -1. Dude. God damn it, I'm so bad at this. This previous approach, yeah. We'll start with the previous approach's base case. Build up the answers for the remaining states using our recursive equation. So it's just taking the minimum. So is it just literally looping over? We'll iterate over every day from 1 to the last day in the array. We need a way to ignore the days we don't. For this, we keep a variable I that will denote the index of the next day. Okay. I mean, that's like a very basic skip, sure. Create a DP array with the size of the last day we need to travel +1. Initialize all values to 0. Initialize I, yeah. Iterate over days from 1 to the last day, and for each day, if the current day is less than days of I, the cost for DP a day would be the same as DP. Okay. Yeah. I think I would have missed this. I think I would have just said it was 0. Otherwise, store the minimum of 3 options per the recursive equation. Also increment the variable I. Turn DP last day. Oh, so it's just like you're keeping the recurring cost. Because you're going backwards. Okay, get this part. Else increment I and. But how are you able to look back? think this is also similar to a nearest neighbor thing. This is like the second DP problem I've ever done, dude. I don't even know that one. I've literally done coin change, and then the one I did last night. And actually, I didn't even do coin change. I just watched a video on coin change. It's like coin change where you do DP at I minus coin value plus 1, but here you do DP I minus 3. Yeah. Yeah. It seems like I just need to expose myself to more things. Like, why are you even setting... Oh, because if you're going backwards this many, you can just be zeroed. You can get a negative index. And it's the minimum of those 3. But does that make sense to me? Like, really funny, the thought behind this is ass. Yeah, I just like... It's just gonna take me another 40 straight days of trying to build the pattern, get the neurons connected to my head. Staring at a blank screen for 30 minutes. Hey, what you got there? I just don't have that much time tonight. I think on a different night I would have tried it for longer, but not tonight. Because why is it like the 7th day beforehand? Like, what is DP and storing? I don't even know if I understand the solution fully, which kind of sucks. Sorry, I'm like swapping between. I was just turning off my music because I need to like actually fucking focus. Like, because if it is 1, it is cost at 0. Yeah. So we only need to keep for 7 days. I hate reading these because it's like a simple DP solution. Bro, if it was simple, I'd be able to do it. Like, what is this? Fuck that, give me back to my editorial. Dude, very simple, very easy, very intuitive. The fuck? The fuck? Because I get you want to take the minimum, but why? Like, the thing I just would have never looked at is like, why is it going backwards and then adding the cost? Oh, because you're like, oh, because you're trying to index the previous one. Oh, because you're recursively changing the one before it. You're not... Yeah. To find day 8, you can think of it as like, at day 1, should I have bought a 7th thing? Yeah, should I have bought a 7-day thing plus the cost at day 1? Like, would that have been better? Fuck. Fuck, dude. Whatever. Code it up. Try it again later. With a lot of these ones, also, why do you always want to do like the size of the thing plus 1? Like, what is... This is like an 80% math and recursion. Yeah. Yeah. I was not a math lead growing up, believe it or not. I know it's crazy while you watch me code. You can do up to 365. It's just a nitty optimization. Okay. That makes sense. But last day... But like, why is it plus 1? Like, why couldn't you just do the size until last day? Because if you travel at day 14... You don't need to... Yeah, no, I get that, but it's like... Like, why couldn't you just have a DP? It's +1 to include day 0, which is 0. Because you need that recursive fallback. Just like a strong induction base case. Oy, okay. Yep. Dude, while my neurons click slowly, surely they'll click eventually. Bro, Caesar, you got this problem, though. You don't suck as much as I do, bro. I appreciate you two being here, though. It makes me feel better. What the fuck did you... Is that like a one-liner? Oh, infinite for... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. It's like the initialization. That makes sense. Two lines you just can't split in chat. Can you really not split in chat? Is that crazy? Oh, you can't. Shift return does not do that. Okay. A. Okay. So last day equals, there's a -1. EP equals thing initialized with 0. Or it's a min cost, so you need your little float inf times stay +1 dp at 0 equals 0. And then for need our like a day tracker. What is solution, bro? Oh, that's just like a Java thing. That's like, this is the equivalent of Python -1, or like C++. Because like, you're just trying to get that thing in the last days. I think this is exactly equivalent to this. Say taking the L. That's what I'm saying, bro. All right. If I is less than days at the day tracker, we're just gonna hit it with a dp at I equals the look back of dp at I -1. Just continue on, because that is the cost. Else, this is where we take dp at I is equal to the min of dp at I -1 plus the cost at 0, or dp at either the 0th position or I -7 plus cost 1 dp the 0th position, or looking back 30 days plus the cost of the second one, and then return like the ending cost. Oh, shit. I feel like I did that exact same thing yesterday. Runtime error cost is not defined, because it's costs. Sure. The output is null? The fuck would it be null? What did I fuck up? Oh. Hee hee. Hee hee. Yeah, okay. Did I do it myself? No. Did I learn something? Maybe. We'll see. No. I feel like I didn't do enough though for today. I did like one very easy bit problem and then that. Maybe try coin change. That's a good idea actually. That's a very good idea. Coin change. Scary. It's just the more popular variation, yeah. I think it's very good. Alright. You're given an integer array coins representing coins of different denominations and an integer amount representing a total amount of money. Return the fewest number of coins that you can make up until that amount. If that amount of money cannot be made up by any combination of numbers, return. Okay. Okay. Good to see you keep up with the grind. Thanks, man. I'm trying. Return the fewest number of coins that you can make up to the amount. If that amount of money cannot be made up, return -1. Okay. Gonna assume you have an infinite number of each coin. Okay. So if these two are kind of similar, the way I can think about it is like we make an array up until the value of the coin, and then at each point is like, how can I make this number? Well, I can make it as like, if I'm trying to see the number of ways that I could make 11, then I like, if I'm trying to do that, then I look at how many ways I can make 10 plus 1, because that's like how I would make 11. And then I take like the max of that. So I'm just gonna try to code something up, like to see if I can get like an understanding. So how big would this array need to be? It would need to be I think it's the same thing, honestly, but instead of last state's just amount, because we're trying to make it to that amount. Yeah? We winning already, on God. I think it's amount plus 1. I think, and then I think in a similar vein, like there's 0 is there one way to make 0? Or is there 0 ways to make 0? Ah, shit. Oh. So there's 0 ways to make 0. I'm gonna assume there's 0 ways to make 0. Then we need to take so what is I in this case? I is going to be the index into DP. So is it something as like simple as DP at I equals the min of dp at I minus, but we don't know how many coin denominations we have for this one is the only thing. So, shit. Because like we're gonna be like looking back 1, 2, and 5. So is there a way I can write that? Can I just like build? This is gonna be scuffed. You guys ready to see something real scuffed? I don't give a fuck. No chance that this does what I think it does, but my thought process is just like for each one, look back I minus coin amount, and then we're gonna add 1 for each variant. Is that stupid? That looks so dumb. That looks so dumb. But I kind of don't care, and it might work. Fuck. Did I forget a comma somewhere? Wait. I can't even read my own code. Oh, this is meant to be here, and this is meant to be that. Okay, we got kind of close. We got kind of close. Oh yeah, I'm just never handling the -1 case. Why am I outputting 2? God, I had no... Dude, okay, but this is kind of fire. This is kind of fire. Kind of fire. Dude, I was so hoping that was gonna fucking work. Okay, how do we know? I think min should check against dp at I. Wait, why? Oh, you're so right. I just have... Because something could already be set, is your thinking? Wait, but how could it already be set? How could dp at I be already set? Because it'd be... Like the min... Because I'm setting these at every point. And this amalgamation will always be... Ooh, actually. Is it like... Is that stupid? Shit. Wait. How did we get -1 there? How are we getting -1 here if I was originally just returning this turned into such a monstrosity. That's so fucking funny. But I really want to figure out how to do this with like the shittiest Python code that I can. Okay, so we're originally setting it the look back amount. Oh wait. Yeah, no, we're setting it the look back amount. It's inspiring, but I'm also hungry. So hey, thanks man. Appreciate you. God, I really want to figure this out in the next 4 minutes so I can be done in under an hour. dp at I is the minimum of the look back amount. And then if there's no way to make that look back amount, then we can add it if, so we do 1 plus that if, when would we be able to do 1 plus that? I think it's something to do with like if the I is in coins. Like surely I can figure this out. Surely I can figure this dumb shit out. So we're originally doing the look back amount. Say we get 0. We need it to stay 0 if we can't just make the amount out of like one of the coins. So if dp not at equal 0, or you guys want to see something real dumb? Yeah? Or if I is in the coin set. Let me cook. Shit, why am I getting -1? Am I just always returning -1? How am I always returning -1? Print dp, dude, that's be so cancer. Is this the wrong check? Because I thought this was like there would be 0 ways. Like if there's 0 ways, then return -1. At what point was I close? I think it was this. Don't think you want to default to 0. But there's 0 ways to make 0. Shit, I feel like I'm so close, but I'm also just not close at all. Yeah, but then when you call it on another invalid amount. Yeah, but it's still 0. Like there's 0 ways to make. Like if I went through this, it sees. Found the true one-line solution. Dude, no. So then it's like, oh, we can make this amount with one coin. When you call it on another invalid amount, it's going to be a 2D array. I don't think I need a 2D array. Ah, shit. Okay. Let's reset. Because at this point, I had something. Because at this point, like, I had 3. It was just this, like, I was getting 2. And why was I getting 2? We can just think through it. Like, if, okay, so I'm going to iterate from 1 to 4, but pretty much 1 to 3. So then dp at 1 is going to be the minimum of the previous one. Yeah, because it's just always going to be, okay. But I still think it's like you only add it if it's in the coin set. It might be the max that is the issue. Yeah, but I thought you need to not index out of bounds. I thought that was the whole point of this. Ah, fuck it. I'm just gonna ask ChatGPT and then go. I think do if check inside. Because if it's going to go out of bounds, you shouldn't set the value. Like imagine amount being 3 and coin being worth 50. So if amount is 3 and the coin's worth 50. Okay. So something like this is what you're thinking? The true cursed line. Let's run it. Closing parentheses doesn't match. How? Oh. And use a while. Dude, I'm just trying to get the cursed one-liner in right now. Okay, wait, how am I, what is mismatching? So this one should not be matching to this. This matches to that one. Okay. Arc is an empty sequence. Shit. Alright, I give up. I give up. Let's try to keep the cursed one-liner. Keep the cursed one-liner, but fix the logic. Right now, sometimes I get an empty array in the min. Ah, shit. Damn it. That's so smart. Or it's float infinite. And then if it's not equal to float infinite, just pick the highest number. Yeah, no, I mean, that's a fine way to do it. I just want a cursed one-liner because it's funny. And I need to continue to have fun. Okay, it works. Would my original thing have worked then? If, like, all the way back here. If I didn't set... I don't think so. Where the fuck was I at one point? No? Alright, I lost it. I was gonna try to see if I, like, ever had a... No, it wouldn't. It simply wouldn't. That's fine. I think, like, logically, though, this makes sense to me. As cursed as this does look, is like, take the minimum. The only thing I don't understand is, why did you say it can't go, like, back to, it can't default to the 0th position? Because, like, I feel like having a minimum of 0 is, like, oh, no, because you need a way to specify, like, I see what you mean. You need a way to specify, like, actual 0 versus, like, there's no possible way to make this. Because, like, if the amount is 0, or could you just early return? Like, if amount is 0, then the output is 0. Okay, but my counter argument is if the amount is 0, we can just hard code the output to 0, like an early return. Not even if amount is 0. No, but why? Because, like, then at any point, if it's 0, like, if you set to some values in dp to 0, then when you do the dp, yeah, but my question is, like, why then at the end could I not just check if it's not equal to 0, or, like, if it's greater than 0? Because at that point, a 0 does mean that there are no possible arrangements. You know? I totally agree with you if I don't do the early return. But I feel like I'm going to try this, and it's probably not going to work. Because if it equals 0, it could either be invalid or index 0. But I'm saying if I early return index 0, but I'm just going to try it, and it's not going to work. And then I'm going to end my stream, and I'm going to be fine, because this was fun. So if the amount is 0, then just return 0. Else, we're going to do this. We're going to take this. As bad as this code is, because I don't really care. There's like a case I'm thinking about. Amount equals 5, coin equals 3. TP at 0 is 0. I agree with that. Mm. No, but it wouldn't see DP at 1. I don't think in this specific case it would see. I don't think DP at 4 would equal 1. Or I guess no, it would. Yeah, it would, because they'll look back. Yeah. Damn it to hell. Yeah, you're right. 100% you're right. All right, we'll stay with this. We'll stay with this. All right, this was fun. Did I submit? Did I ever submit? I don't know if I ever did. Why not submit this? Is there a reason not to? I feel like the only thing ChatGPT changed was this one thing. Wait, we kind of cooked now. We kind of cooked now. Might have cooked. Okay. Cinema. Dude, absolute fucking cinema. Xiaomi, we the duo, bro. We the duo. Okay. I'm gonna end there. Incredibly short stream. Because I'm gonna go hang out with my girlfriend. I know, lead coder has a girlfriend. That's crazy. Thank you for stopping by. Good night, guys. I love you both, Jiaming and Caesar. You are the goats. I will see you tomorrow. Good night.